And let's just go ahead and get it shared. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's do that. Okay. For just joining us, camera, a Logitech C720p, which I like about that very much. I am sorry for the bit of the delay. I can assure you that things will be going good, and we will have the same old hijinks as always. I can assure you that we're actually going to get some people on here, which is going to be very nice. Very happy that we're actually getting a lot of people on here. By the way, I am watching the chat while at the same time trying to share the live stream. So let me share the live stream real quick, and then I'll get to you guys, talk to you guys, answer you guys, and basically do what I do best, which is act like a jackass. I do. But you love me for it. Okay, let me just share this real quick. National anthem, by the way. Why? Because that just pop. A lot of times there'll be some strange music that I'll actually listen to, or not really strange music. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, a lot of times I will watch something and then that song will get stuck in my head. We've all been there, right? Where that song will just immediately, it's like, what the hell? That's kind of how it was for me. But either way, I will get to you guys in a second. I can assure you. I'm just sharing the live stream. It's German accents and so. Look, it's okay. Oh, God, I've been watching way too much Mel Brooks. Too much Mel Brooks. What am I saying? There is never too much Mel Brooks. You can never have too much Mel Brooks in your life. But with that said, let me go over to the chat because I gotta see. Stories! It's good to see you, my mom! What's up? No, wait. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. Lived in the 90s? You remember this. What's that? Yep, you were a 90s kid. You were a 90s kid. But either way, so you're probably wondering why the title. Well, the Patreon, obviously, I'm trying to shamelessly promote the Patreon. Q&A, obviously, I answer your questions with my answers. And usual hijinks being, I probably am going to pull people into this and try and with as much tenacity as possible. Where the hell did I put my cell phone? There's my cell phone. I'm going to see if I can't text one of them now, just to see if I can pull their asses on here. I'm kind of curious, how many of your generation actually sees nothing but people just on their phones all the damn time? Because Jesus Christ, people, I mean, you are on your phone. You should not be trying to walk across. Hey, you dumbass. I mean, I actually saw this one. I saw a dude literally on his phone doing this, walk across a busy street. Just traffic going, and out of the graces of God, literally not one car hit him. Across a literal 4-lane highway on his phone. By the graces of God, he did not get hit. Chewed his ass out afterwards. Oh, God. Let me see here. I love that. Motherfuckers. This is why I like your stories. You know what? One of these days. Go ahead. What's your question? What is your question? Because I'm just staring intently at the stream. Besides, of course, obviously, I've already gotten this question already sent to me via my Facebook. What's the camera I'm... Hey. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Of all times for someone to call me, it had to be now. Like, fucking clockwork. There's always, doesn't matter what it is, like clockwork. It doesn't matter if I'm doing it on Facebook, if I'm live streaming on YouTube, it doesn't matter. Even when I'm setting up a live stream, my phone goes off with someone trying to call me. It's like clockwork. Stories. You would have to message me over my Facebook, which is AirsoftAl on Facebook. And then we have to, because I'm not comfortable giving my address over a stream, but you know how it is. Well, that's one person I can't get on the stream. But yeah, I'm gonna actually see if I can't bring on my friend. I'm gonna see if I can't, because as much as I do love trying to entertain you guys, I would actually love to get my other friends on here. Why? I goes and Sandy loves company. Or is that madness? I don't know exactly, but it's a I agree, girl. I agree. Let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can't pull a guy on here. Oh, probably owes me a favor. No, I don't have Instagram. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. I do have a Tumblr and I do have a Twitter, but the only real social media I have. Why? Because it's not overly fucking complicated and it is simple, and I don't have to update it every damn second of the day. Believe me, if I did, I probably would like it, but I don't really find the appeal of Instagram. I really don't. I'm not trying to piss anybody off, it's just I don't find the appeal for it. Yes, I rang dice. Let me get you on here. God. Okay, let me see here. Where's my odd person thing? Let me see. Also, just so you know, this new camera here, 5-foot cord. Joking. 5-foot cord. Just huge cord. Yeah, yes. That way I can pull his madness into this. Which, by the way, it's kind of confusing actually looking at the image of me and then looking at the camera. It's like that episode of Dragon Ball Z Abridged where it's like, look at him, now look at me, now look at you, now look at me, look at him, look at you, now look at you, now you're on the ground, you have no head. No, I don't got a Snapchat either. Stories. Okay, to anyone out there who wants to try and contact me outside of YouTube, go to Facebook. It is AirsoftAl. Just boom, done. And here's the irony of it. I post videos on Facebook. I post videos on YouTube. So it's kind of like an early access thing. And when people start donating to Patreon, then they'll also be able to get early access to the videos on Patreon before Facebook and before YouTube. Don't like that idea of tempting people. It's one of those things of I have to do it because that is the way the world is built now, which is thing when you think about it, but it's like, oh yeah, you want this piece of DLC? Yeah, you want this content? You want this? Give me your money. It's like fucking Destiny back when it first came out with, oh yeah, you want the rest of the story? Well, you gotta pay up front, bitch. Pisses me off. I'm actually gonna have to take it because this is weird. Because that's just like, I'll jump out of the chat I will jump out of the URL where the chat is just to jump back onto Google Hangouts because I want to make sure because this camera, Logitech, is actually really good. Like it's tracking. It really is. I'm really happy how good it's tracking. Let's see here. Oh, dang, we might actually have someone else joining us as well. A friend from Louisiana. You know, just usual fun stuff. Let me see if I can't get him on here. Let's see here. Yeah. Yes, I do have a 1911. It is the I have the KWC Springer 1911, which was released back in 05, which is the best friends that he kind of gave to me. The clear one, the old clear one, if you remember from back in the day. That here I'm gonna have a nostalgia trip with them. I really am. The second 1911 is my KWC Railgun, which I did the 700th upload special with, which was I have it in pieces, sadly, because for some odd reason, the little spring that holds the hammer in place, which caused the hammer to flip-flop all over the place. So I had to open it up, and then for some reason now, whenever I go to cock the hammer back, so I have to completely take it apart again just to see what piece is locking up so I can get the damn thing to work. It's a hard-working gun. It really is. Might have a guy who owns an ARX 160 coming on real soon. I hope. Okay, let me try and get this guy's thing. The camera reel here, just so you guys can whoop, whoop. Just like that. Okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore. That was kind of a dick thing to do. I'm sorry. But either way, let me if it will work. It will work for me. Please, 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 please. Copy. There we go. And invite. Okay, we should be able to have another guy up on here, which is going to be fun. The ease of it. There is something I wanted to talk to you guys about. Recently, I was at Op 31, Tennessee, and I got to see a Chris Vector AEG in the wild. Amazing. I didn't get to hold it because the guy was from Nashville and he didn't want me to hold it. I was like, I want to hold it. I want to hold it. And you can actually hear, I actually cut the a bit out of the video simply because, just because I didn't want to have it in there. But the guy who owns it, Spaz, actually told me to go off to the corner and masturbate over there. And I was like, no joke. There was an HPA MP7. There was a ton of guns on my list of guns I want to have one day there. And oh my God, they were so awesome. It was so I was in heaven. I was in gun heaven. The biggest thing that I actually did like about seeing it up close, without holding it though, I can definitely say that the Chris Vector AEG, and when you're actually looking at it with your own eyes, is something that is just to behold. It is absolutely amazing. And I'll tell you now, if I had the money, overly expensive. I'll show you the 1911. I am so sorry, stories. That is back home. I am show you that 1911. I am sorry. But yeah, that Chris Vector AEG was just something. Okay, guns that I will probably never see in my life up close. Like, I really want to see a Tokyo Marui FAMAS. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean, guys. I will probably never see a TM FAMAS. I will probably never see the very first AEG. But if I can actually see it one of these days, that will be off my bucket list. I actually have 3 different bucket lists. I've got a bucket list of guns I want to hold, a bucket list of guns I want to shoot, and bucket list of guns I want to own. 3 bucket list, which is absolutely amazing. We'll be getting to that soon. I know you guys want to talk about it ever since I released the teaser for it. You guys have been messaging me about that. Okay, so recently, AirsoftAls versus has actually gotten some messages over on Facebook and YouTube alike, and I don't have any guns with me. I'm sorry, man. Trying to think. Trying to remember. I had to answer a message and then I forgot. I forgot what I lost track. Now I remember what I was about to say. Okay. So, a lot of people have been asking me about the teaser being, will that be it? No, the teaser was simply to give you a taste of what is to come. The sound effects we'll probably be using, pushing everything to its limits. I even went and did the next review, actually, the M92F. We have the shooting done. I've got the range test done. I've just got to film the thing about it. I've already got the opening skit done, which is going to be absolutely hilarious because I went all out late 80s, early 90s of it. And sounds like someone joined. The wild Canadian who finally reveals himself.
Apparently. How's it going there, Al?
Going good. Trying to keep the evil fidget spinners from taking my soul.
I made it. It finally fucking worked.
And we have our friend from Louisiana.
Hello.
You want to introduce yourself?
I also play Airsoft. I haven't gotten to play with this dude yet, but I hopefully will soon. I'm from Slidell. Bumfuck Slidell.
Yeah. That's how it is. Anyway. But yeah. Oh, hey, Dale. Nice to see you in the chat. But yeah, Dice, I'll tell you now, I got to see Crytek, that Vector, the AEG. Oh, if only the guy would have let me touched it.
Oh, the Crytek,
Go ahead there.
No, are you talking about the Crytek Vector?
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. He got to check it out when he was down there at Op 31.
I've been wanting to buy that motherfucker. That thing looks sick.
Well, unfortunately for us up here in Canada, it's not out here up yet because Canada has different import regulations for it. But if I'm lucky soon, I might actually be able to get one of the first samples to hit Canada.
When Crytek first came out, I got me a Crytek CRB. Dude, I loved it. I loved the range on it. I was looking forward to AK versions. They were talking about that.
The SR47 ones aren't quite out yet, but I know that they should be out pretty soon for the AK variants because I know that Crytek was making an SR47. I myself have 3 Cryteks. I've owned the I should know 4 Crytechs now because I sold my CRB and my PDW, and then I own
You own 4 Crytechs. Oh God.
yeah. I've owned the CRB and the PDW, both of which I've sold, but I actively use my SBR and my LMG Enhance. Actually, I've got my LMG Enhance right here.
My only Crytek.
This is my LMG.
Oh, nice. Ooh, that's sexy.
I hate you, Dice. You know I hate you. Oh my goodness. But yeah. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this because I know this video is gonna stay up even after the stream's done. Understand I have no hate for the company. No bad feelings towards it. I'm just gonna say this now. The Crytek Chris Vector was a bit overrated.
Rated.
Well, the thing is, too, is that they're trying to do a lot of marketing in order to push it so they can actually sell it, too, because being a new AAG platform, they want to be able to get it into the market, as there's a lot of different competing companies, like G&G just came out with their ARP9 9mm AR, so of course they've got that to compete with, as well as the Scorpion Evo coming out with new versions of that by ASG.
I have a Scorpion. It's nice. My buddy has one.
I also own a Scorpion Evo.
Nice.
Oh God! I actually hated that damn thing in Black Ops 2. I was like, I would be running around having fun, and then some jackass would come up to me with FMJs, rapid fire, and just stock. No, I don't even know what the hell the guy was doing, but all I know is it'd be FMJ and rapid fire on that Scorpion Evo and BO2, and he just killed some dude.
I played Black Ops 2 and I used that with rapid fire, foregrip, and I think extended magazine on that if it was allowed on there. And I just hit fired out all day. Back when
I mean, with the stubby grip on there, you actually get more control over your weapon. It's good to use for LMGs, especially the bipod. But some of the LMGs have a bipod on there, but then you can't fucking use it.
Between Call of Duty and Battlefield is Battlefield will actually let you use the attachments.
See, one thing that I find is funny about Battlefield versus Call of Duty, like, hey, you get a kill streak where you get to shoot people from a helicopter for a little bit. Battlefield, oh hey, I can go and fly that helicopter whenever I want.
Yeah, right. In Battlefield and Black Ops 2, you got to get the VTOL warship to fly a damn helicopter. But no, in Battlefield, you can walk out of the spawn and get one. I'm like, yes.
Yup. And I'm still.
Which, by the way, if anyone wants to join me in Dice one day on Xbox Live, it is AirsoftAls01 and Dice Airsoft on Xbox Live. And Dice will wreck you. Times. I will gladly admit he did kick my ass a couple times on Xbox Live.
Yeah, when we did we jumped into a few 24/7 locker servers. I was on the opposing team, and yeah, I actually managed to save a clip of me absolutely wrecking Al. But I'm not that good. I'm not like some crazy pro player at Battlefield. I know several people on my friends list who are much better Battlefield players than I am.
I love playing Battlefield. I actually just got off. Unlocked the L115. I was so happy. I checked my battle log yesterday. I'm like, bro, I got 3 sniper rifle ribbons. All I need now is a DMR kill, a C4 kill, and a shotgun kill.
Oh, God. But yeah, aside from that, though, I will have to take this moment to plug in the Patreon, because that is kind of what the stream's all about. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have questions about the Patreon, but we do ask that you do go to the link down below, or at least share the stream, so we can get out there about the Patreon, so that way I can stop getting on my knees and begging for money.
I like being on my knees. I don't know about you.
God damn it. Seriously, though, I will admit, though, there is some cool stuff actually coming out recently in Airsoft. One of them has to be the fact that we are getting the FG, was it the FG42, I believe?
Something like that.
Dice.
I can't remember who was the FG42 that we're finally getting. I think I saw a couple of preview videos. Some companies are working on an FG42. But I'm not entirely sure. I know we're getting the, we've already got the AK-12 from MPO AAG. There's also a couple other
I'm so happy to see that. But why, Mark? Why Red Wolf Mark? Why did you have to review it, man? We need Tim. We need a proper Englishman. I mean, Tim is king.
I'm checking the comments. I don't understand what people are asking.
Honestly, goodness, Mark did a good job on that video.
I'm gonna lie, he really did. It's just he comes off like a plank of wood. Let's say he really does. I mean, Tim, at least he's got flair, finesse, sexiness. No offense, Dice, but I'm just saying, Tim's
Ooh,
feeling person than Mark. Asian, because he's English.
he got
See
you
his
there,
stories?
guys.
And then there's me, who's
Like,
half English.
attractive. No worries.
Smile and nod.
I'm not smile and wave, boys.
But yeah, seriously though, guys, do share the stream. Do let it be known. Help out people, what have you, blah, blah, blah. But either way. So, I'm going to admit now, I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to make a prediction now that the FG42 is going to have the same feeding mech, Stin, and I'm trying to remember, what other side magazine fed gun do we have in Airsoft?
I know it's a World War
It's
II weapon.
basically a standard infantryman version of the MG42. It's going to have a similar feeding mechanism to that.
Right.
Okay, so we can automatically speculate that.
I mean, like, okay. If you're feeding from the side of the mag, for you tilt your gun to the side to get around corners. I've seen players do this to me all the time. I'll be standing around the sidewall of the Connex, and they'll tilt their gun, which makes their hop up go like that.
Yep, I've done that before too.
It sucks. I hate it, and it's annoying.
Well, it isn't.
Which is why
behind the wall, and the dude kills you anyway.
Taking advantage of physics.
Yes, because Airsoft is a physics nerd's dream.
Right. And then, but if you have the mag well on the side and the magazine goes on the side and the hop up going this way, wouldn't the hop up dial turn the nub at a 90-degree angle?
Not really, because if you have the hop up in the standard position in the same way as regular AAG, you just have to have the feeding tube curve into it upwards.
Be a little odd, don't you think?
It'll probably just be another proprietary design. Like, it can't be just a regular M4 hop-up.
I mean, it would be interesting to do. Yeah, it would be great. I think that would be pretty cool.
Probably have
but
to have a metal or
you'd have to like rotate the barrel and the nub itself, and then normally be straight up and down in a hop-up unit, and then turn it 90 degrees. That way, whenever you put the magwell in, the nub goes in the right direction.
Oh, basically have it like a standard M4 hop-up unit, but except for the feeding tube just going straight down like a standard AR-15, you would have it curved down to meet the magazine, and of course, the magazine being a mid-cap or a high-cap is spring power, which would feed the rounds into the hop-up unit.
But then you wouldn't get all those little extra rounds out, because usually magazines don't have a little push. They always have that one bead at the bottom and expect it to still feed.
Yeah, typically.
Yeah. So I was thinking about something like that. That would be a real issue. That would also waste a lot of BBs. It wouldn't be as proficient. I mean, to see it work and operate as a unit would be pretty fucking cool. I would love to see that.
I mean, me personally, the way I see it, and I can already speculate how the mechanics are probably going to work. DICE is probably accurate about how the hop-up system is probably going to be done, as well as the feeding mechanism. Now, is that's probably either going to use a version 3 or probably a version box or somewhere around the near what we have in the Thompson by King Arms. But at the same time, we have to wonder, like, what kind of FPS we're going to get out of it? How's the spring design going to be done? Like the MG42 AEG?
Is that a
Probably gonna
Masada?
Yeah.
my buddy's got one of those.
I have 2 Masadas.
God damn.
Go ahead and keep going there, Al.
In the chat, give it to me.
No.
No.
I've got something you probably like, Dice. I was showing Alex this yesterday. The ARX 160.
The ARX 160 is an alright gun. I've actually held one and shot it myself. I've never actually owned one, but it seems like an alright gun.
It's the one by Humorex.
Yep. It's distributed / made by Elite Force and Humorex. Actually, no, not by Humorex. They do H&K. It's distributed by Elite Force, but it is OEM, I believe, by Smart Team or S&T, which is a subdivision of Ares.
I'm going to go upstairs real quick and show you a bit of my stuff. I can take a break from this. I'm going upstairs. Anyway, so, Dice, what got you into airsoft?
Actually, I was actually going to talk about that for airsoft. A long time ago, one of my friends, who I went to elementary school with there, got me into airsoft. And not too long ago, actually, last week there, he passed away in a car crash, so I've actually got a little bit of a project that I'm working on for that.
Right.
For those of you who don't know who I am David from Dice Airsoft up here in Canada. Yes, we do love our bacon. Yes, we love maple syrup.
Keeps
I
interrupting
love
my
bacon
damn
too.
Yes,
What
I do
is that
say-
behind you?
What is what?
Is that a Barrett?
This?
Oh, you're talking about dice.
Yeah.
No, it's not a Barrett. It's bigger.
M240?
No bigger. I've actually got an assortment of guns
Yeah.
getting around me here that I'm going to be doing some videos on pretty soon. Actually, today
Is
was going
that
to
a
be recording.
20 mil? Oh, shit.
Beta Project M200 Intervention.
That's also the, yeah, nice. That's also the SRR 51.
Okay, Dice, you're going to have to make me a promise on this one. You're going to do that review, you got to have a sniper section. You're going to have to be in ghillie suit or something, sniping at me, pissing me off, or at least annoying me. Just to do like a comedy range thing of like, you want to see how far this thing will shoot? I'll show you. Just be like, I'll have the camera point at me where I'm just sitting there doing something. It's like,
I think
And
one of the
then
most,
I'll just be shouting like, "Call your hits, damn it!"
I think one of the most favorite guns I own right now, besides my HPA, the FNX 45.
I've owned one.
oh,
of
I
those.
hate you.
Both.
One problem. Own one.
FNX 45. One inherent problem is that the way the magazines are designed, if there's too much gas in the magazines, or if they are left in too much heat, the magazines will actually swell, causing them to have difficulty being able to release from the gun.
Yeah, I actually have
Where's the butt explode?
one of the magazines right now. It
Yeah.
won't come out all the way for some reason. I mean,
and then
it's a
the
new
feed
mag.
springs-
This one came with the gun.
the feed springs for those as well. The channel on the front where it's supposed to be is too wide, so the spring can actually pop out once you start loading BBs in.
Yeah.
I sold mine. Currently, the only pistol that I own is my custom WE G19. Hashtag not an airsoft Glock. No such thing as an airsoft Glock.
This
Ah!
is HPA. I got my GoPro on it right now.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Oh, and Al, you know how I was doing my AUG project? In order for
you
my
have an
friend
AUG?
to pass away? Well, my project I'm doing right now is because recently my one friend passed away in a car crash with a drunk driver who lived over in Ontario there. He's the guy who originally got me into airsoft. His name was Kyle. His absolute favorite gun of all time was AUG A3. So I'm building a Battlefield 3/Battlefield 4 style AUG A3 in his memory. And I've achieved one. I've acquired an AUG. This is Tokyo Marui AUG A2. I'm going to be converting this into
I really did. But at the same time, I can't hate you for it because, honestly, do a dedication project for a fallen brother in arms.
Yeah, and then I'm getting the A3 conversion front end here. So I got the railed fore end on the front. And then I'll be doing an order from Brain Exploder so I can get the little fill-in pieces, make it look like a proper A3 instead of just the A2 that it currently is.
Right.
Good old Tokyo Marui AUG A2. I love how this thing's charging handle sounds.
Ah!
I like that.
It's got a pretty good sounding charging handle.
Gun boner intensified.
Considering this is Tokyo Marui, it has a pretty good sounding
man
charging.
can only get so erect. Yeah. I lost a pal of mine too when I was like 12 from cancer. So yeah, I know how that feels. Shit, man.
Yeah. If you could, please do share the stream with your friends, buddies, family, what have you, because
Your grandma, share it with your grandma so she can watch grown men shoot each other with plastic guns.
my grandma does
okay,
watch. She actually finds it. She actually likes what I do. She even asked me how I was able to get music to play over the video clips and started asking me a lot of editing questions, which we do actually have some editing questions here. So I'm going to put this one towards Dice. This is from the 700th upload special. Dice, how does it feel being turned into a meme? Oh my God. It's about the
meme thing that happened there. That was actually a little meme thing that was going on Instagram. I saw that and I was like, huh, I'm a meme now. Neat. That was pretty much my reaction to that. So yeah, I'm a meme apparently.
You're a meme.
I actually got to ask, what do you think about me doing that whole thing of where you were like, it's about the better things in life that isn't McDonald's coffee. Throw it off the side. I did that whole, I put that clip of, oh, in there.
Oh, that, yeah.
Editing.
That was, yeah.
That's the meme we were talking about.
I thought that was hilarious because us Canadians love our Tim Hortons. And there was a McDonald's coffee.
The editing software, I would have put the glasses and the weed thing in there with the Thug Life under it just to complete it.
Pretty much.
The meme would have been strong with you.
Airsoft memes.
we got the power of God and anime on our side.
Oh God, not that one.
Oh my goodness.
And then there's of course the whole Rick and Morty thing. Wubba lubba dub dub.
Okay, next you do Dice, you gotta go more, you gotta go full Rick. You just gotta go, you just gotta get the white lab coat, you gotta get all of it, you just gotta have a pistol that's dressed up like the...
And you need a burp all the time because you're drunk as shit.
I gotta go take a piss.
Oh, speaking of which, here, they actually might bring back the Szechuan sauce.
They've already done that. Yep, they've already started bringing back the Szechuan sauce.
Oh, you know what I was actually looking at the other day? They made this in real steel. You know the KSG-12 that is made by Kiltech?
Yep, I'm fully aware of that.
Got the whole
Actually,
the 40 plus one?
Yeah, buddy of mine who lives over in a nearby town actually owns a real KSG-12.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting one, but they're like fucking $500, $800.
Yeah.
Pump action.
Tokyo came out with their own too. They actually have a KSG-12 gas powered.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty sweet. But they just made the extended barrel 40 plus one version for real steel. And I was like, they should totally make something like that for Airsoft. That would be pretty sweet.
The thing is, though, in Airsoft, unfortunately, because of them feeding from the small little 30-iron shells, it wouldn't really be kind of feasible for them to actually take full advantage of that. And those for the real steel, yeah, it takes 40 plus one of the little tiny shells. Little point.
Yeah, but I was thinking you could actually inject the shells and somehow they would feed more shells into the other ones. And when the empty ones are gone, once they stop feeding, it automatically pushes them out. That would be something pretty cool. I mean, that's an idea, but I'd love to see that to where you can actually put more than one shell in each magazine. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
That's actually an interesting idea.
I think somebody actually made a HBA conversion for their own KSG-12 and actually modified the magwell to actually take double M4 magazines in place of the shells.
What do you have on a
Imagine-
Crytek right there?
This is not a Crytek.
What the fuck is that?
Actually, Al and you, try and guess which brand of rifle this is.
And either King Arms or probably
I'm going with G&G.
You say G&G and then you say King Arms?
Yep.
Both of you are wrong.
God damn.
What the fuck is that?
It might be backwards for your screen.
You son of a bitch! You
This
ever
is a
set them
still
up?
PTW.
You
That looks sick though. Like I like how you have the rail covers with the EOTech and the magnifier.
Yep, this is my custom Sistema PTW.
You are so lucky that I cannot jump through this screen. You are so lucky.
And I've
That's
pretty much
pretty sick
taken out as much PTS accessories on it as I can, being that I'm actually sponsored and a media partner for PTS Syndicate.
Ooh.
Yes, you are. Let me see here. Okay, I actually got a question from oh god, I can't believe they actually question that I got after on Facebook from my AirsoftAl versus demonic fidget spinner. Oh god, this is gonna be good. Okay. Al, why the hell fidget spinners and why the hell did they attack you? I guess God decided to throw another what the fuck at humanity, and why they're attacking me? Maybe they are attacking me. Maybe there are more out there that I don't know about.
I'm just gonna shake my head.
I'm just gonna laugh.
Think about it, Dice. If a fucking demonic fidget spinner attacks you, which by the way, there's a hint for you a video. What would be your reaction, and how the fuck would you deal with it?
I don't know. I'll probably just ignore it.
It's a demonic fucking fidget spinner.
I'd
How can
slap
you
the shit
ignore
out
it?
of it. I'd be like, away with you!
Just look at it, like, begone, thought!
Now he can. Now he can go up on the demons of Selzar. Those guys will take care of everything.
If this does make it for like video, just do the whole like eye thing for me when I say that. Begone, thoughts!
Take a screenshot of that and then make it a meme.
Oh god, yes.
Another meme. Another one.
Yes.
And another meme down, and another meme down, and another one bites the dust.
Okay, so this one goes to one I love. I love this. I heard a long time ago types of airsofters before a game. Here's the suggestion for an airsofter: the drill instructor, the dude who yells at his teammates like he's still in the fucking military.
Or, you know, the guy who's trying way too hard on a video game. Cough, cough, Stone Mountain 64, cough, cough.
Oh god.
If you ever
I'm
see
so
this video, I'm
happy.
not knocking him. He's awesome.
Yeah. But ironically enough, and I will probably get Dice on this project, I am doing a video called the types of airsofters before a game. One of them I'm going to do is, which is me in a nutshell, is the carpool guy, where I have all my gear and everything set up, and I'm just sitting here waiting for my ride.
That's one that I used to be. The guy who sits there in the safe zone there and takes way too long to reload. That used to be me before I got my Odin Innovation Speed Loader. Everybody be going out to the field there, and I'm still sitting there with those little tiny speed loaders. Like, I'm still loading my mags.
Yeah, and then that used to be me too before I got the Elite Force, that little shotgun looking thing. I got one of those.
I like the Odin Innovation Sidewinder speed loader. That thing is friggin' amazing. Like, that can load up.
You just put the M4 mag in, you just kind of wind it.
Yep. That can load one of these 150 round mags literally in seconds.
Pretty sick.
Out of curiosity, Dice, you got Yoo-Hoos up there in Canada?
Yeah, Yoo-Hoos? I've never seen those.
It's like chocolate milk, but for us.
But with vanilla.
And
yeah, the equivalent that we have up here is Nesquik. That's all I've seen up here.
Nesquik speed is their connection.
Imitation of Yoo-Hoo.
Have you ever snorted Nesquik?
No, because I'm not dumbass.
Neither have I.
What's so sad is I know people in college who did. A sad, sad day in college for me. Actually has gone to college. Raise your hand. Dice is the only one who hasn't. Dice, you didn't go to college?
Because I don't like being in debt.
But for real though. Well, like, okay. I love to actually brainstorm. Like, the stereotypes I love to do or a game. Like, one of them I have is from a video called The Types of Soldiers Before PT. Can't stop laughing at is the E4 where the door just opens and beer cans just fall out and he's just sitting there going like before. If anyone hasn't seen that video, look it up. It is absolutely hilarious.
So much beer.
Oh my goodness. What are the dresses behind you? Let me actually the camera's got a 5-foot cord, the new webcam, which by the way, Dice, I don't know how much it is up there, but the Logitech camera I got, it is $25.99 down here in the US. I don't know how much that is up there in Walmart.
Yeah, the camera that I have actually right now is actually the one that's built into my laptop. So it's actually a pretty good camera. Tracks me pretty good.
And
then again, I got quite a bit for this laptop. It's a freaking beast.
Yep, there's the stuff I have in the shop. The shop in a nutshell. Just gonna bang you little fuckers around back here. I have in the shop. Oh, that's actually a better angle.
Somebody's lagging in the audio.
I'm watching the live stream while we're live streaming.
Green section.
Yes. Outside of that, though, I will admit, though, and I do have an announcement video coming out on YouTube really quick. I am actually doing, for the month of October, bad guns. Like, the mediocre, the absolute epic fail. Why the hell did they make this gun?
You should have, like that little Fast 12 thing that you can find at Academy with the paintball
Tyler,
rounds.
I didn't hear Dice. He said something funny. What'd you say,
So,
Dice?
like half the guns you've reviewed?
No. Because I have found worse. I've even had people submit guns.
And
Oh, God. And what's so sad, after making the announcement on Facebook, they actually messaged me giving their speculations as to how bad or how funny this is going to be. 3 right here. I actually copy and pasted onto a WordPad because I was like, these are way too damn good. So the first speculation came from Jonathan that we know and love, but some guy out of Kentucky says AirsoftAls' head will explode from how bad the guns are. Something's going to explode, but it ain't going to be my head.
Probably the gun. Have you ever seen the the Stunt Studios AK review by Airsoft Talk.
Nope.
And honestly, that's not too bad of a gun from what I've researched. I mean, problem is, but then again, I'm too optimistic and too biased, but either way. The second speculation comes from Janine. Al will finally go insane and Gas Mask Man will take over the show. He will.
And that DEA guy's gonna come in and shoot him again.
Or something like that.
God, that. Yeah. Guys, have you seen that the little sneak peek to the M92F Springer review?
I
Or
did.
at least the M9
Not
review?
yet.
I watched it earlier.
Yeah. And then the third one. AirsoftAls is going to be so upset on the final gun of the final week of October that he'll lose his voice again like he did when he raged over a USMC Mini. But I'm going to try and control my anger this time. Dice is over here just looking at me probably like, no, he's not going to control his anger. But for real though, I'll tell you now, and this is where I gotta do the shameless plug-in again. During the month, before the month of October, want me to review a really bad gun, and you want to sponsor a bad gun review during the month of bad guns, please go down to the link down below and donate to our Patreon and say what gun you want me to review and possibly make me go absolutely batshit crazy.
But you already are batshit crazy.
Aren't we, y'all?
Yeah.
No, some of us are only half sane.
Completely insane. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
What about unsane? Resane.
Now we go to fun because I actually do want to talk. The month of October is coming around, and me and my friends we're actually going to get together and we're going to do this. Some cosplaying. 2 cosplays put down. Either team trooper armor, which I am craft foam and either light brown fabric or pleather.
No. Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2 or Overwatch? Do it.
Daisy.
I'm probably am going to do it. So, we have
I already know which
Dice?
Overwatch character you would suit the most there, Al. Junkrat.
but for sure, I actually do like Overwatch's story, but I'm not really a big fan of the gameplay.
And there's
Anyway.
and
But
Dice
yeah.
just over there playing with guns.
Yes, the miniguns.
So
I know.
Anonymous27 asked,
Now.
Dice, when are we going to see you in some of Al's skits? Or will you just come in to piss off Al as usual?
Yeah, I pretty much just come in and piss off Al because, well, I can. Call your heads.
Stop him. Oh, good Lord. Oh, this is what we were actually talking about earlier, Dice. You will probably never be sponsored, but I am curious, how is it possible for someone to be sponsored by a company, i.e. Magpul, type companies that people get sponsored by, Umbrella Armory, all that good jazz, etc., etc.
About being sponsored by a company, it's not just something that you can just fall into and literally just ask to be sponsored and expect it. These companies get these sort of messages like, "Oh, will you sponsor me?" by people literally every single day. The main thing about being sponsored is that you have to have something to offer to the company to actually be able to promote their products.
Yeah. You gotta do reviews on their products. You gotta do a whole bunch of shit. I mean, I'm not sponsored. Probably never will. But
If you want more information, actually, one of my main friends for PTS Syndicate there, Gregory Wong, actually recently came out with a video for how to get sponsored by a company there. If you want to head on over to the YouTube channel Spartan117GW, this video will be up on there.
Mm-hmm. Now, another big thing, and I know we're going to have to talk about this in depth probably, but there's also a stipulation. That will just blatantly come to you and say, we want to sponsor you because you're so big, popular. The biggest example I can think of this is Novrich, Silo Entertainment, and someone else. Who? There's a third one.
I know.
House Gamers. That's one thing.
Dutch Hooligan is sponsored by them.
House Gamers, fellow Canadian. Yeah,
you probably know this better than
I do.
You probably know this better than I do, Dice. I just water term on like companies will just flock to you in droves. Explain this better than I do than I can. Because Novrich, House Gamers, Silo Entertainment, them being so big, why it is that companies to them.
Being
like
somebody who's still fairly small when their YouTube channel goes, like I'm only at 340 subscribers myself. I don't really know how all those people are getting all these. Because right now on YouTube, it seems to be the main thing that Novrich really popularized a lot was sniper montage videos. Basically, a lot of people are copying Novrich, and then that makes them get bigger.
Right.
Yeah, which I have had people come and ask me, hey, you going to do sniping videos anytime soon? But I'll tell you now, I'm a sniper.
Oh.
I can't even, I just don't. Like, I actually tried sniping on the field, and I just had zero patience for it. Like, feel for it.
Well, me, I'm not really going to be doing much in terms of actual like sniping videos unless I actually get a built-up sniper rifle and actually optimize it for it. But one thing that I will be getting soon is a small little zoom cam that I can just place on the front of my rifle there. Help make some of my gameplay videos be a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm going to be getting a zoom cam soon, hopefully. That way I can get all my shots.
But, yeah, the biggest one I can think of right now, which is a relatively big, no, would be a, blah, blah, blah. For me, please. One of the biggest things I know that's probably going to be airsoft sniping as sort of a fad. What happen is that's going to get to just peak, and then something bigger will come along, and it's going to take its place. Now, whether that's true or not is completely up to speculation and the fates at B. Even then, it's...
The thing is, too, when it comes to being sponsored as well in the airsoft community, don't expect to be sponsored right away. You have to be able to... If you're making an airsoft channel and you're going to get sponsored and get free stuff, don't expect anything for free. That's a big thing. Mainly, if you're doing the YouTube channel, do it for yourself at first, and not just be like, oh, hey, I'm going to do this to get a whole shitload of money, because it doesn't really work that way.
Right.
No. But even then, I mean, and people have asked me why it is I'm not a stereotype airsoft YouTuber. I'm going to tell you, I didn't start YouTube to do it for the money. I didn't do it to get out there, improve my craft. Just and even Dice can tell you, whenever I'm out there on the field or even making reviews, I mean, anyone can tell the energy, the love I put into it. I mean, hell, I actually made Windows Movie Maker crash. How hard I was pushing it. Of it. I'll admit,
That's what I was,
things like that.
But yeah.
That actually went somewhere. I did not mean for that to go.
But the main reason that I do YouTube is because it's what I like to do. I still work my full-time job. I don't expect to make a crap ton of money from YouTube. It's just what I like to do.
Right.
But even then, we have to talk about that because for those of you who don't know,
Okay.
I started the Patreon was because
Yeah, your audio keeps cutting out there, Al.
the biggest reason why I got the Patreon in the first place is because of YouTube's newest algorithm, which has screwed up a lot of YouTubers. Airsoft Gaming just nice handle this one as well because I'm gonna.
The thing is too with YouTube's new algorithm changes, they tend to just neuter a whole bunch of the views and fellowship, a whole bunch of different firearms related, gear related, military related channels, even ones that don't specifically do military content. Like some of my friends who are in the YouTube community who have actually tested their algorithms, made sure there was no violent content whatsoever in their video, everything was censored, their music was cited, everything like that was all fully legit, and their videos still got demonetized by YouTube. What's pretty much been happening is that once something has been happening, your channel itself has been flagged by YouTube, and they just demonetize whatever you put out. Which is highly unfortunate because a lot of these people who are more bigger YouTube channels, like for example, like Unicorn Leah or Jet Mr. Fox, this happens to them, that puts a big hit on their personal income.
Right.
Like, people who rely on ad revenue, actually provide a living for their families, this really hurts them, and YouTube needs to fix this crap now. Like, I don't care if they're from YouTube watching this right now. Please fix your algorithm because it's ruining a lot of firearms-related channels. And it's not like we're out there promoting violence and all these other things too, which probably won't even discuss that at all there because that's for a different time. All this different
That's
violence
a different time in a different video, and God, it just
like, can't we just go and pew pew and just call
make
it hits
money from what we love?
Right. I mean, I like going out there. I like making my YouTube videos.
Good Lord. Asinine. It really is. But outside of that, let's move on to something a lot more cheery, shall we?
Sure, I'm game.
Yep. Always good.
I got this question a lot recently. Some of the Twitch videos that I have, they're asking if ever, like, okay, I would love to have an Elgato so I can actually stream my Xbox games and all that, and even stream my sessions with dice. Us on Battlefield, just kicking ass, taking names. By the way, guys, if you haven't found out, 1 is now backwards compatible in Xbox One. Just hit me up. I will gladly have some fun with you guys.
Yep.
And Bad Company 2 is still fun.
I still like playing Battlefield 4 because Battlefield 4, and then starting to get more into Battlefield 1.
Battlefield 4 is now backwards compatible?
Well, Battlefield 4 has been out on Xbox One for a long time.
No, I knew that. I just didn't know if you could actually play with people on a 360 now.
Oh, no, not on 360 now. Good luck with that.
Which, this is something I actually did find kind of funny. Playing on Xbox One, I'm like, okay, I don't know why it is, but for some odd reason, I'm better at Bad Company 2 than I am on Battlefield 4.
Which, in my terms of me, when it comes to Battlefield, the opposite is true of me, whereas I'm a lot better at Battlefield 4 and 3 than I am with older ones. because I'm a lot more used to the control scheme on 3 and 4. Like 3 even versus 4, the control scheme is like, yeah, I'm pretty much Battlefield 3. I'm pretty much playing Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1.
Which you could probably say that does kind of blah 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 blah. If I can get my words to work correctly again, you could definitely say that with the older games, you have a little bit more skill with that, and of course with the newer games, skill to actually do a lot of. But for some reason, older gamers, some can't control screens as good as they could on the older games.
Right.
Damn sense. I don't know. Either way.
Yep.
Tyler, you did share the stream, right?
About to. Hobby. Let's do that.
Thank you. Yeah. Let me look here. How did I meet Dice? Shit, I actually forgot.
Well, that
I'm
shows
actually trying to remember that myself.
friendship.
I'm actually trying to remember how I first met you myself now.
How did we meet actually? Because I can't remember.
Yeah, I cannot remember.
Oh God. In trying to remember, I'm now thinking of back in my day, we didn't have hop-ups. We didn't have all these fancy guns with these weird trigger responses. God. Like, man, go to the airsoft field, be like that old crutchy airsofter, be like, back in my day, you little whippersnapper, we didn't have these fancy guns.
Be like the old man from Battlefield Friends. Back in my day, they'd use the mast and ride them up in the sky like an elevator.
Oh God.
That Crytek LMG. Oh, it's such a nice gun.
Yep, I like my Crytek LMG.
I like.
Basically, the only thing
posted about
early, I added the PTS Enhanced Polymer Stock and the EPGC Polymer Grip.
Ooh.
I am liking these quite a bit more, actually. The EPS is really good for LMGs like this because it can fit up to 4 buffer tube style LiPo batteries inside of it, and you can still fully extend and fully collapse it without having to worry about your wires.
That's good.
Damn.
Yeah, 4 buffer tube LiPo batteries can fit in this stock. So you don't have to carry a whole shitload on your person. As soon as one starts dying, you can quickly pop up in the back, switch them around, pop back on, and you're good to go again.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I did.
LMGs
That's what I did with my Crytek stock. I actually replaced it with a QRS stock.
Yeah, the VFC QRS.
I usually just do a lot of assault shit, so the Crytek stock was getting a little bulky. I didn't really like it, so I just switched it out for a little slimmer shade. And, I like this a lot better, honestly.
Yeah, I like the EPS stock. It feels really good for the cheap load. Battery storage is really good, and it just fits on all my guns here that I pretty much use for it. I actually own 4 of these stocks. Yep, I've got it on. Let's see, I've got it on my Crytek. Actually, both my Cryteks. What else do I have it on? My PTW. And I'm trying to remember what else I got it on. And my 416.
Dang, you got an M416?
Tanner, you will hush thy mouth. You will never say that the company that shall not be named.
Oh, Tanner. What's better, a Crossman or a Crytek? Lol. Obvious troll is obvious.
That shall not be named.
Yeah, obvious troll is obvious.
God, ironically enough, someone actually asked me why all Crossman, And why I call it the company that shall not be named, because I think that makes them sound a little bit more evil.
Yeah, Craftsman's just super budget Walmart stuff there for the most part. There's other companies that are actually evil that do bad things for the community and just are, in general, just asinine to the community.
Yep.
Companies that I don't feel like naming in this stream.
If you actually want my opinion on it, okay. That I don't like. Well, I can't remember the fourth one. It's evil. It's cheap. It's bad. It's just evil. Fucking evil.
Okay, for me, fine. I'll name the two main companies that I really don't like because of things they've done in the airsoft community or violating trademark things or many other bullshittery that they've done. Is Cybergun, who's done so much BS in the community, it's ridiculous, and Lancers Tactical.
Okay, I have to agree on that one. I really do.
Now, Cybergun and Lancers Tactical, F both of you.
They're probably watching this and they're like, "Fuck you too."
I actually,
what can I say? Being asked in the community, be like, "Hey, you're just gonna be not good." And well, the thing is, too, their guns themselves aren't terribly bad for a budget player. The thing is that makes them bad is the things they've done behind the scenes. Cybergun, for example, not paying any royalties to the companies that they've done licensing for, like Sig Sauer and FN Herstal.
Yeah, I got licensed by FN Herstal.
If I recall correctly, for the amount that they owed Sig Sauer, they owed them like $8 million or something around that range, or 800,000. I can't remember. Had 8, but they owe them a crap ton of money in back royalties that they've just not paid. And then Lancers Tactical does a whole bunch of unlicensed copying of different items there without any sort of like, oh, hey, can we use this thing and actually get the proper licensing to do it? There's one reason why I like PTS Syndicate is that we sell a lot of licensed products because we actually make the effort to get the licensing for those items. Like, actually, if I can find the one sheet there that I have there for my PTS thing, I can actually go through a whole bunch of the companies that we have licensing for. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Let me see here. So I actually got a message a long time ago, back when I released my first top 5 video. They actually, Tanner, that's awesome. You got an SMT PPSH. Oh, Tanner, you bastard. Oh, you better be happy I'm not there with you. Both those would go missing in a heartbeat. They really would.
Barely done.
But after I made my first top 5 video, guns, top 5 good updates to old guns, someone asked me if I would make a top 5 list of top 5 guns I wish were an airsoft. One of them is, I really would love to have, is the HCAR, which is basically the modern update to the BAR, and the anti-material rifle from Fallout New Vegas. Bolt action 50 cal.
I believe I've shown, speaking of Fallout, I believe I've shown you that one video that Ballhack Airsoft, put out there of their plasma rifle that they made into an airsoft gun.
Yeah.
I saw that, and that was amazing.
Yeah, I thought that
It was a laser rifle, and we will be set.
I thought it was pretty awesome.
But yeah, with us at PTS Syndicate, I got my handy dandy little catalog here. It's actually the 2016 catalog. We actually have a new one. It's all like secret agent dossier style. These are just some of the licenses that we have. AXTS Weapon Systems, Battle Arms Development, Battle Comp, Centurion Arms, Ergo Grip, Fortis, Go Gun USA, Griffin Armament, Kinetic Development Group, Mega Arms, Rainier Arms, Unity Tactical, and US Palm.
Ah, I love it.
We
Just
sell
got a
all those different companies, and they're all fully licensed.
Oh, I love it. Also, Dice, we got a message over Facebook saying, yes, the gang is back together, but who's the third wheel? I do know that, I'm going to fully admit, yes, it's been a while since we've live streamed, but there are reasons why we haven't live streamed together in a long time. One of them is, well, time. We just don't have the time sometimes to get people together. The other reason is because the last live stream we did, a player who sadly passed away, and that was Mark from Denmark.
I actually watched through that stream the other day.
Yeah, that honestly did kind of take a toll on me as a person because, unlike most normal people, I actually do connections with people, and I do kind of get a very good sense of camaraderie and friendship with some people, and in the most literal sense, or anything of that nature, and I lose that friend, I do kind of fall into a dark place where it's going to take time for me to get out of that dark place. So the biggest reason why we haven't done live streams in a while is because that was the last time I'd ever talked to my friend, and it kind of took me a while to get comfortable saying, you know what, I'm good. You fiddling with that ARX 160 is pissing me off.
Because you know you want it.
Actually, because it's not a typical AR. It's a gun that'll accept AR magazines, but it's not an AR.
Give me a minute.
Uh-oh. He's going to pull out something even cooler.
Swear to God, Dice. Just. But anyway, we'll take this moment, an opportunity to say, if you guys could, please go down to the link down below in the description to our Patreon and donate. If you donate to our Patreon, please sound off in the comments section, letting us know how much you donated, and I will gladly give you a shout out and a thank you for donating to our Patreon.
Clearing off some notifications here. Hey,
Guys.
Al, remember this gun?
You
Oh,
son of a
God.
bitch!
Still got it. This is my QnA SIG 556, the same gun that I did that little co-op video there when he was reviewing the Cybergun SIG 556.
Cybergun to SEMA.
SEMA.
Ooh, SEMA? I had a SEMA AK once. Pretty nice gun.
Oh, what's that I hear? Metal.
You son of a bitch. Oh, you bastard. Oh.
Thug Life, trolling Al on his own live stream.
I actually saw a Crytek. I actually saw the Vector in real life. And get that bit of the video where I was like, oh, dude, is that a Vector? Oh, that's awesome. And the ref actually tells me to go masturbate over there in the other corner. It was. Gun boner was strong that day.
Yeah. Hopefully I should be getting, keyword, hopefully might be getting one of the first samples of the Crytek Vector to hit Canada. Main reason being is because of its really short barrel and shooting below a certain velocity, it couldn't be imported to Canada, so they had to make a special version specific to Canada.
Oh,
the nice thing though is that
nice.
our version will come with an extended air barrel and a suppressor.
Ooh. Lucky. Why does Canadian always get the cool shit?
Because they're Canada.
I don't know. We usually get it later, and it costs us quite a bit more.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because, of course, retailers got to be able to make up for all the importation fees in order to get stuff from the States, unless they get it directly from Asia. And then it's just like, hey, we don't have to worry about importation.
Yay! Let me see here. Oh my god, someone actually asked me what sounds can I do with my voice. Well, let me see here. I actually, like, okay. The reason I can make weird sounds with my voice is because of how, like, brain-wise, how I am weird-wise. I'll tell you now, I have done some pretty funny voices in my life, and I even do it to help cheer up my little brothers. And one of the favorite ones I love doing is, of course, the other one where I'm always angry all the time, but I sound like Pee-wee Herman.
You're a quiet boy. You hear that? A quiet boy.
Get to the chopper!
You know, I will tell you now, I can do pretty decent impressions.
This guy here does a whole bunch of different voice impressions.
I used to do lists.
You need to do it for, like, a funny, like, okay, you know those celebrity videos where they'll do the impression of the celebrity playing video games? You need to do that for Airsoft. Just voice it over. Where it's like, it's Morgan Freeman, and I'm about to take on some noobs in this awesome field. Voice. I'm so sorry.
That was terrible.
Yes, it was.
And then, like a average video would be like, oh, precious, really must get better college hits. Very precious. Faithful Stephen Habits, call your hits!
Cool your
Hey,
hits or I'll
Smeagol?
give you the truth.
Oh, God.
Oh
Oh, my goodness.
Wicked.
Halloween, you need to dress up as some crazy
No. It's me, Mario.
Oh, my name's Becky. You want to get my playhouse?
Oh, it's too good. It's too good. Once again, I will have to remind everyone that if you could, please, would you go to the link down below and donate to our Patreon to help fund Bad Gun Month. Eric has actually money to the Patreon, but actually sending straight to me. He is sending $20 to help fund Bad Gun Month. You get a shout out.
Very decent.
If only he knew.
Yes.
He knew what the money was going to go towards, actually. Goodness.
More Bad Gun.
Put the cookie down.
We should do a video, just nothing like that. Like, just go to a field and do nothing but Arnold Schwarzenegger sounds.
Put that cookie down.
It's not the tuna. It's not the tuna. Oh, me pick it. Flush me.
Blow off some
I need to
steam.
check the stream here and see what there is for comments, see if there's anything I need to answer.
Oh my goodness. Yes, please
Yeah,
do. I'm gonna
I've got the stream open on another tab here too. I just got it muted.
I don't see where the comments go.
The live chat on the right side.
It's beautiful. Some
it doesn't show for me.
Chinese, Korean, what have you, says I'm gay, LOL, what have you.
Well, you can't read that. I can read it.
I don't know
Extra
why I
thick.
can't. That's weird.
No.
Thick thighs lives, but thigh highs my demise.
Oh my god. This is why I love these streams, getting people on. Speaking of which, Tyler, if you have any friends you want to bring on or at least share with the stream with them, by all means do.
Yes, of course.
As always, things have fun. As either way. Once again, we have to thank Eric for giving $20 to the Bad Gun Month Fund. I'll be doing. Oh boy, because what gun will I not review?
Once if you can't,
It's actually a really good question. I can't afford the expensive guns because I'm broke as shit and I don't trust the banks and the credit card companies.
You should review some of the Black Ops guns that they sell.
have reviewed the 1911, spring of 1911.
Mhm.
Let me think. I have reviewed the 1911 Black Ops Ignite, which was basically just a KWC.
Right.
Speaking of which, just to let you guys
Unfortunately.
know, Dice here is the person I have to go to for the retro review. Know much about Airsoft back in 08. Which, thankfully enough, he does. So I'm going to have to squeeze as much info out of him as possible.
Yeah, I've been playing
but
Airsoft
for real,
since
Dice.
99, so yeah, I've been in the game for a long ass time. I've owned a lot.
99? Dude, I was born in 97. Holy shit.
Yeah. I've been playing
Yeah,
Airsoft
Dice
for a
is
long
the
time.
dog here.
I originally started back in 1998/99, around when I was just getting into middle school, back when we still had a middle school here. So yeah, I graduated from high school in 07. So even by then, I'd still been playing Airsoft for almost 10 years.
So, Airsoft back in 08.
I've honestly
What was
lost
that
count
like?
of how many guns that I've owned. Like, so freaking many, because I used to just buy and sell a bunch of guns at a time. Because, sure, yeah, there wasn't that many for reviews. So basically, what I did is like buy a gun, use it for a while, and then sell it or trade it for something else. So I actually had hands-on experience with a bunch of different brands.
Wow.
I've owned so many different guns; it's ridiculous. Like, easily in excess of 100.
Jeez.
Most guns that I've owned at one time, excluding any clear plastic guns, 28 at this right now. Actually, I'm going to go count. I need to
But
see
yeah.
actually how many I've got at the moment, because right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guns sitting around me right now.
Oh my god.
And that is why
I have
and that is why I'm jealous of you, Dice, because you actually have money.
Beta Project M200 sitting here, Tokimuri AUG, Systema PTW, PTS Masada, LMG Enhanced, and a King Arms SIG 556 sitting beside me.
Crytek,
Jeez.
HPA, ARS.
I've actually never owned an HPA gun. I've owned all sorts of other stuff. Actually, I've shot HPA guns as well as some Daytona guns, but I've actually never owned an HPA platform.
HPA is
Wow.
The few type ones that I've never owned.
Me personally, I have a MP7 HPA. It was at Op 31. Evil. Like in full auto, it was evil.
It's actually kind of funny is that I owned a Tokimarui MP7, the AAP, and then I sold it to one of my friends here who lives down south of me there, and he put the Bingo HPA jack conversion kit into it, so now it shoots HPA. So yeah, made him happy. But it was also good to see that a gun that I wasn't using at all is actually getting used. It's always a satisfying feeling when you sell a gun to somebody, and then you see pictures of them either using it or just having fun with the gun on the field and actually getting use. Otherwise, it would just literally sit in my gun closet.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I most definitely agree.
I need to see how many guns
Now,
I've got here now. I got 6 here. I'll be right back.
Oh god.
Well, while you're gone, I'm going to go ahead and answer a question that I got recently. One of the questions is, how do I get most of my guns? Most of my guns, because of me being a poor airsofter and not trusting banks or credit cards, so everything's in cash, I usually get them from Academy Sports, trade, or just third parties in general. The majority of my gun collection came from trading, buying from other airsofters, and things like that. Now, that's not to say I won't buy online, but I just don't got the money to basically pay for shipping and handling through my buddies, because I know I got to go through my buddies to actually get from them buy the gun, and even then I have to in handling when, so that's kind of a thing. What about you, Tyler?
It sucks how I can't see all the questions.
No, like, I'm just answering, like, how I get most of my guns.
Yeah.
And Dice is back.
Yay!
He
Yeah, I have
has...
16 guns at the moment.
Is that another Masada?
The most
Maybe.
evil MW2 and Battlefield 4, because, good God, I saw so many people with that damn thing.
Yeah, the AC-4 is one of the guns I use mainly on more CQB-ish maps, or if I'm doing a lot of rushing. But yeah, Masada number 2. It's actually the PTS gas bullet Masada. It's the GBBR.
Ah, God.
I like it.
Yep. This is actually a custom Masada that I actually got directly from PTS Steel Shop over in Hong Kong. It's actually had a little bit of a special story behind this one. When I was doing some different reviews and stuff for PTS, they actually contacted me. The Steel Shop was basically their retail service over in Hong Kong. And they had a custom PTS Masada CQB, the GBBR version, that they're offering to sell to me. Now, the interesting thing about this gun in particular is being the GBBR, this, sorry here, I'm a brain fart. This actually had the first short barrel for the actual GBBR Masada. There were only 3 of this gun that were available. The other 2 were in Hong Kong, and they sent this to me. So yeah, first CQB barrel for the GBBR Masada in North America before it even came out.
I bet so many people were jealous.
I
I
would
don't
be.
really know if they're jealous at all. I just promoted it. So it's like, hey, CQB barrel.
Let's see here. Facebook questions, because
And
I
also,
know I'll
That's
get...
how I got this gun.
For all like the people who know too, it's like, yeah, all the guns that I have here are all safe, unloaded. Make sure I'm not gonna start shooting towards my camera or doing any unsafe things. And
Like
yeah,
that
be
one
safe.
kid. That,
Yeah, like that one time
shot-
that shot the computer screen and was a dumbass. Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh,
video.
God.
So stupid, really. If you're fiddling around or messing with your airsoft guns in the house, take the battery out, make sure it's clear, and then fiddle with it. Like right now, anti-magazine, nothing in the chamber. Like, yeah, nothing.
Yeah, like this one. Every time I go to
This-
use it, I always check
Wait,
it.
Basically, if you have an airsoft gun, treat it as though it were a real firearm. Don't point at anything that you're not willing to destroy. And just be safe. Don't be a stupid dumbass who destroys things because you're stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
So they're a real firearm. Like, unloaded.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I always keep mine unloaded. And whenever I leave the field, I always clear my guns out before I leave so I don't have any discharges in the car, or whenever I'm unloading them from the car or loading them into the car so no one gets their fucking eye taken out.
Yep, every time
Because
before I
some
do-
guns, whenever the gears wind, actually, sometimes they don't rotate all the way, and they force themselves to keep rotating, and they will fire off without you even pulling the trigger.
Even before I go to the safe zone, I have to make sure my barrel's clear, remove magazine.
Right?
And for fields that require it, then I just put a little barrel plug over the top of it.
A barrel condom.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Remember, boys, only fools don't wrap their tools.
Let me look here. I got a question. I was talking about on first time, and I was talking about a field. They asked, and name this person's name because I know this person personally, and I want to keep him anonymous. Actually, asked me, hey, if you are going to open a field, really set it up, and would you really have people come out there before you blow shit up on it? Because I know you probably have ideas for airsoft fields. So guys, since you're from Canada, I'm gonna let you talk first.
Well, the thing is with using actual pyrotechnics and explosives at a field, you have to be extremely careful with the legalities for something like that, or having any kind of pyro, as well as any kind of like fire warnings. Like actual pyro can, of course, cause fires. Like we've got a huge problem right now in British Columbia, where I live, where there's a shit ton of forest fires right now. But lots of them been under control. But I think there was like something around the range of like 40% of all of those fires were human caused. So yeah, if you're bringing any kind of pyro or smoke grenades to a field, make sure that they're not going to set a fire or they're not going to violate the pyro regulations of the field. And when you use them, make sure they're completely out and they're not going to start a fire. Like actually in one of my recent gameplay videos, I used a smoke grenade, which is one of the Enola Gay burst grenades, and I actually stomped on it to make sure after I'd used it there, to make sure it was completely out, it wasn't going to start a fire. Yeah. In case some of you are wondering there, the magazine that comes with the GBR Masada also works for the KWA LM4 series of Gas Blue X and holds 38 rounds.
Yeah.
It's actually our enhanced polymer magazine.
One of my buddies actually had a GBB MP7. Nice gun. Love that thing.
Yep. KWA and Tokimori both make one. I've owned 2 KWA MP7s before.
Yeah, they're pretty sweet. He
But
traded.
I sold them.
Now,
There's gas.
I think you misunderstood, because I know sometimes you'll come in kind of laggy, Dice. What I was asking is, if you had to open a field, what would your field be?
My field. Oh, sorry there. I thought you were like talking about pyro regulations and stuff like that and explosives at a field. If I was going to be opening up a field, it would be a MOUT facility, like military urban training facility. I would be all over that. I would love it. Because mainly me, I play primarily woodland fields, which is basically a lot of open terrain. And basically open terrain mixed with woodland is mainly what I play in. But MOUT facilities would be like, oh my god, I want to play in... Actually, no. Better yet, like, scratch all that. If I was going to build a field, I would model it exactly like a DE Dust 2 from Counter-Strike. Boom! That would be my field. Right there. Boom. DE Dust 2, Counter-Strike, end of story. That would be my field.
I'd want something like Operation Locker from Battlefield 4. That would be so fun.
Well, that would be good too.
No!
Oh,
Then
yeah.
you just go under Bravo throwing like grenades and shit.
Yeah. Al has nightmares from Locker.
I hate Locker.
Oh god, I'm so triggered!
If I was to do a Battlefield map, it would probably either be Locker or Metro, just because they'd be more suited to Airsoft. What would be another good Airsoft map? Actually, a really good map for a big Milsim op would be Dragon Valley.
Oh my god, yeah. No, wait. Which Dragon Valley are we talking about?
West or American Milsim?
Who?
Like
the
set
remake?
up like Dragon Valley. Sorry, what were you going to say, Al?
Are we talking Dragon Valley from Battlefield 2 or the remake?
Both.
Yes.
Personally, I like the remake. I've actually been playing a lot of Dragon Valley.
Yes.
I love Dragon Valley. That's one of my favorite Battlefield maps.
Dragon Pass is a pretty good map from Battlefield 4.
And then the other one that I played back when I played a lot of Battlefield 3, and also when I played Battlefield when my friend Kyle was still alive, 24/7 No Share Canal servers. That was my home.
Yes.
Yeah, 24/7 No Share Canals.
Oh my god, yes.
But yeah, for Battlefield, those basically be the maps that I want to be made for Airsoft purposes. From Call of Duty, Call of Duty, the maps, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking of what maps would be good for Airsoft.
Which one are we talking about? Are we talking before Modern Warfare or after Modern Warfare?
Any of the maps from Call of Duty.
Well, Nuketown they actually made for a paintball field.
Well, yeah, Nuketown, obviously, Black Ops 1. But
Yeah, I've heard that.
I like the older Call of Duty map.
Yeah, older Call of Duty map. From Call of Duty 2, the one Stalingrad map.
Oh god, what was that one Egyptian map that you kept kicking my ass? Well, not just me, you kicking my ass, but I was actually sniping you as well on Call of Duty 2.
It's funny that, yeah, Al and I were playing Call of Duty 2 on Xbox Live there, and we did a 1v1 on Stalingrad winter map there. And needless to say, Al lost.
Until we got in the trenches of the desert, and I was sitting there on the MG42 like, ah! Until you were fucking sniping me.
Yeah, and I just went like, pop, you were dead.
Oh,
you hide. You play Call of Duty against me on like Call of Duty, you need to hide from me and not display where your position is, because then I know where you are.
Oh god. And I'll tell you now, and I made a joke about this, my friends. I'm probably going to either get a lot of support or I'm probably going to piss off a lot of people. Those speed softers, duty players. That's all they are. They're literally running around like little Rambos with their heads cut off, sitting there going like, 316 yo scope 420, lol.
Meh. People play how they want to play.
Oh god.
That's pretty much my view on speed softers versus Milsim players versus skirmish players. People just play how they want to play. If the specific Milsim calls for a specific appearance, then you probably wouldn't want to wear all the speed softer gear. But if you're just playing skirmish games, wear whatever works. Like if you want to wear the flashing die I4, do it.
Yeah, every time
if
I
you
go
want to be like
play,
unicorn, yeah, wear the unicorn helmets.
I wear the
do it.
camouflage with it.
If I was running around on a CTV field down in the States there, I'd wear like a neon rainbow poncho and I wouldn't care.
I mean, that is something I actually want to do, and you guys can agree with me on this, and you probably have your own ideas on this. Patreon finally kicks off, which, by the way, guys, go down the link down below and please do donate. When the Patreon finally kicks off, I actually want to do loadouts. What I want to do is I actually want to do charity loadouts. Like, I'll probably do all pink to show that I support breast cancer, white stripes to show I support the POW and project. Also, basically just different loadouts to show I support.
Yeah, basically just show your support for different groups or different areas.
Right.
I mean, if you were to do that, Dice, I mean, how would you do that?
I don't really know. I haven't really done much in terms of impression kits or theme kits. But I definitely need to do some more loadout videos because I think I only have like 1 or 2 loadout videos.
I probably wear
do
like
level cap, like every month. Oh my god, that is something I actually want to do. Do like level cap, except for airsoft, where it's like let people type in what you want, what they want you to wear, and what loadouts, and just try and get them all.
I'd probably wear like that pink urban camo.
My 2 plate carriers and a bunch of other gear. And then 3 bins behind me full of just miscellaneous gear. So I can build several different loadouts.
I have the same loadout every time. It's all coyote brown. I just have different helmet covers and different camouflage patterns to match.
Yep. Okay, so I had someone message me during the stream asking, where I live, is there a lot of cheap land? Actually, and this is the first time I will actually fully say where I live. McNairy County, Tennessee, has a ton of cheap land. Like, I'm not even joking. There was some 10 acres this guy wants to sell for $8,000. That's actually relatively cheap. Heck, there's some guys out here who actually sell land to you. If you come up to them with cash, sell 10 acres for $6,500. $1,500.
What's funny though is that if I pulled my money out of the bank and I lived down there, I could buy that land.
There are a lot of cheap houses. Like let me think, because there was one house that was for sale. Bedroom. No, it was a 2-bedroom, 1 bath with 4 acres and a pond for $7,500, I think it was going for.
Woo!
And I had a garage. Do it.
Somebody done go for that.
Ow.
Remember, safety first, kid.
That was cold. Y'all saw that?
No, what happened?
Oh, I released the gas and my thumb was over the thing and it slipped and all the gas went on my thumb and it turned really cold and it hurt.
Oh,
Dude. Don't ever do, especially with CO2. Don't do that with CO2. Oh, that shit sucks.
I mean, the good thing about the mag, it gets cold and on a hot day you can just feel your cold mags and it's like,
yeah, hot day. If you're cold next, just like, oh, I can imagine doing that.
Although that would look creepy. Creepy as hell to other people around. You'd be like, what the fuck is he doing?
someone asked me the other day why my mags are chrome.
This feels good.
Someone on the field asked me the other day, why do your mags have to be chrome? I'm like, because it looks fucking awesome.
Which
Yeah,
you have a golden AK because it's awesome.
Yeah.
Because it's
EPM mags,
gold-plated.
AG, UEBR.
Love it. I would love to have G&G's golden AK just because.
Did you see Matt the Musketeer's video?
No, what'd he do?
He has the G&G Golden AK. Dude, watch his video. It's all like crazy stereotypical Russian for his intro for that video. For those who actually want a good laugh and want to see a gold AK, go on to youtube.com/Matt the Musketeer. You're going to laugh your ass off to his golden AK video. There.
I'm probably going to do that after the...
Idea for your reaction videos. React to that. Do it. Don't watch it yet? Make a reaction video for it. Do it.
I will. I promise I will. Oh my god. I mean, with the new camera, yeah, I'll be able to do it a hell of a lot better than the crappy built-in webcam I had. Someone asked me if we have any new products in the store. I guess they live here. Let me go grab one, actually. This is something we have.
Yeah. I think I've only got a little bit of gas in this Masada right now. Yeah. But,
I just
also,
love how it sounds.
completely empty. No rounds in mine. Just gas. I keep a little bit of gas in my mags. Just sit there. All good. Headphone warning for those, because I'm going to fire one shot from the Masada. Headphone warning if you got your volume cranked up. Yeah, very little gas in that, so that was kind of a weak shot.
Yep.
Is that
Okay, so I'm going to put the camera on me, so you can stop fiddling with your gun. Ladies and gentlemen, damn it, Dice, that's going to make you go blind.
Go check off over there.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, my family store that I actually help run here, we actually got these in.
Oh, fucking a cookie.
It's a skull.
Again.
Would you like a skull?
See, this is what's wrong with people. Nobody drinks with the skulls of their enemies anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna put it back on Dice so that way he can show you messing with his gun.
There, I put it down. For now.
For now.
Let's go. Grab another one. Yeah, I have 16 different guns.
God.
You know what's funny? And I'm not gonna say this now. Can actually make a hydraulic gun. Oh, let me check chat real quick because I want to make sure. Nope, no one's actually saying the damn thing. But either way, something I saw a long time ago. I read this. You remember? Have you ever played Metro Last Light or Metro 2033?
I have not, but I have friends who have.
Okay, there is a gun on there that you actually literally pump. A air pressured rifle that you actually pump up. And you fire metal BBs, and it's silent as almighty for some weird reason. I be quiet, but Okay.
It's actually something you can do.
That's an idea.
To make them quiet.
Yeah, it's called just a pump action air rifle that fires the 4.5 millimeter pellets.
No, they weren't firing like actual, like they were firing actual those steel balls that you would get for like slingshots and things like that. That's what it fired.
You can also get 22 caliber air rifles that do the same thing.
Yeah, but I would love to get that for airsoft, but it has to be like this weird thing you have to click on and be like that. You got to pump it so many times. But I would not be surprised if they did make that and you see someone on the field and all you see is the back of them and they're just sitting there going like, I'm just saying, there's funny moments they'll come from that rifle.
See, that actually kind of reminds me of one thing that I can do. If I'm doing this, yeah, I can clap my hands one-handed. Yeah, ow.
How the hell? What? Oh, God,
No,
damn it. That's another meme right there. Okay, you need to do a tutorial video on how to do that.
It's not something you just learn. It's because I'm double jointed in my hands. Like, ow, you see my thumb here? Like, okay, normal person's thumb. My thumbs.
Seriously, what the fuck?
That doesn't hurt me at all.
This?
That does not hurt me at all.
Come back. What the actual fuck?
Nope.
Aliens.
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 Oh, God. Let's see here. Came in after the bad gun announcement video. What themes will you put around the bad guns? The bad reviews? They're not bad reviews. They're just more or less angry reviews because it justifies me getting as angry as possible at a gun.
Instead of angry video game nerd, it's more like angry airsoft owl.
Literally, it is literally AirsoftAls angry review.
Hashtag angry airsoft nerd, airsoft owl.
Angry airsoft nerd. Oh, you got to do this. You got to be like that angry gamer kid that was playing like Call of Duty and he gets so mad he like flips back his chair and he just falls over. You got to do that. You never seen that?
Probably. Yes, I have. I have seen that. That is just, oh my God.
That kind of rage is unnecessary.
He just throws his controller up in the air and his chair goes flying back. He was this big ass fat kid. It was so funny.
Oh God.
I have no idea how many times I watched that video.
I want to do around it. I am probably going to do. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to do the bad gun drinking game, which I'm probably going to do like either like.
See, I'm going to stop right there and say that that's probably a bad idea to involve any kind of guns with alcohol. Bad idea. Bad owl. No.
But then whenever you use AK-47, you go all Russian and start talking about how much you love vodka.
In Soviet Russia, vodka drinks you.
I actually got a lot of laughter out of my AK. For review. Which was, it was hilarious. It really was, because after I had did that intro where it was cousin. Oh my God. It was.
I started looking up how to call out contacts in Russian.
Hard to do if you actually get them.
Like "Chloe Rebita," which means
we actually, for some reason, for a minute, we jumped up to 8 viewers there for a second.
Huh.
Mute your end, something on that nature, good Lord.
Yeah, I've got it on my end here, but it's muted. It's potato.
Okay. Ah, yes.
Potato,
but yeah,
potato.
On the AKM 74, or correction, the AK-74M review by Seema, I actually did that intro where it was like, Nikolai, cousin, we go play bowling. We go play bowling. And then I actually play the clip from that M short where literally the actually throws his phone and it explodes. Asked for the final time. Go play bowling.
Samsung Galaxy Note 2 grenade. Beep, Granada!
Granada! What's me take it? Watch me!
Yeah.
But yeah, we actually had 8 people there for a second. That was insane.
Yeah, they must have been scared away by this.
Bye.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. But yeah, it was actually
them away with my alienness.
But yeah, one of the review ideas I actually want to do is I'm probably going to do the Twilight Zone. For the very first bad gun review, I'm going to do the Twilight Zone. I'm going to get the suit. I'm going to wet my hair back. I'm going to probably get an e-cigarette or something and be like, imagine if you will. I don't know, but I'm going to have so much fun with it because the Dollar General down here has a 1911 that's a knockoff of a KWC 1911. I'm not even joking on that. The review is so bad. It's $15.
Feeling 60.
It's
Sounds very orgasmic.
Come again, Tyler?
I said it sounds very orgasmic.
Yeah. But yeah, month of October is probably going to test me a bit because I am going to basically get as angry as possible. Well, not really get angry as possible, just
no getting angry.
Upset.
Get so angry you want to shave off your eyebrows.
Oh God, that'd be terrifying.
No, I'm not going to do that. Mom would kill me if I did that.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
With my eyebrows.
For the vine.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, for real though, what's actually really fun is that I actually have a lot of video ideas I want to do. I mean, the M9 review, I am basically going to do that. But then after the M9 review, it is going to be the D-Boys Scar L.
I've had one of those.
And then, of course, come again?
I've owned a D-Boys Scar L. It wasn't that good.
Actually, I mean, it's okay. The hop-up's just finicky. Like
D-Boys AK. Have you ever tried the D-Boys AKs?
No, because I don't got the money to.
Me neither.
Hey, start listing off different guns and different brands, and I'll tell you if I've owned them or not.
Crytek Lova.
No, I've not owned an LVOA. Start listing off random guns and random different brands there, and I'll tell you if I've owned them or not.
Scar L by QnA.
I've owned Scar L specifically by VFC, G&G, and Classic Army.
VFC, the VFC one. Yeah.
Yeah, I've owned, for VFC Scars, I've owned the Scar Light, Scar Heavy. Actually, I want to get a Scar Heavy again, and then I've also owned the SSR Scar. I should have a review.
It was licensed by Effing Herschel, and it was in pan and all that shit. My friend actually had one, and he bragged about it for so long. And then, like, after it started dropping off the hop-up, because he would never take care of his guns. Every time a gun would break, he'd buy a new one. And I'm like, dude, just fix it or upgrade it.
Yeah, just upgrade it. I just buy a lot of different guns because I like having lots of different guns and lots of different options. Basically, if I don't use the gun at all, and if just have it for review, then I typically just keep it, and then I either sell it or trade it for something else.
Yeah, I mean, if I were ever trade this for something, it would probably be a Deagle 50. Preferably green gas, because that's all I really want to use. That would be an awesome gun to have, especially if I could find a holster for it. That would be pretty sick.
Thank you. You know, we got off track heavily because
We did.
Because this is mainly a
Saying-
Patreon stream. It's just like, hey, let's jack this stream.
Well, it's not just that, but I was about to say what I was going to do for a field. I'll tell you now, this idea I've had for a while now. The field I would own. Okay, here's how it would work. I would have two forts, like two-story forts on either side here, and in the middle, no man's land. I'm talking trenches, freaking pillboxes, the whole 9 yards of crazy fun.
Have some pill bottles so you can OD on the battlefield.
Anyway, but for real though, I would have so much fun there. And the biggest thing I would actually do is the day before opening, I would have my friends and farmers with dynamite come out, because where I live, there are a lot of people who own dynamite. They do. And the excuses they give to the cops and the reason why they own dynamite stumps. Stumps.
Blow up
Like-
the stumps of their fields.
Just, yep. And let them come out there and basically bury them in the trenches and what have you, and just let them go to town on the trenches. Make it look like an artillery bombardment came down or some.
See, the downside. I'm going to play devil's advocate here. The downside to doing that sort of thing there is by using actual explosives in the field, some of it may be left undetonated or be left behind if there's a lot being used. So you have to be following either very stringent protocols or have it marked down specifically where every single piece of explosives was. Because if you get into that field there and you're on the far side and somebody sneaks on and steals some of those explosives, well, then you've got a huge problem on your hands. Or if the field is actually open and there's undetonated explosives in the field, well, then you've got a huge safety risk. So, yeah. Sorry to play devil's advocate, but yeah, no. No.
I mean, I have had that argument as well, but the biggest one is that I have a cousin with the bomb squad who I'm going to leave unnamed because I don't want to jeopardize his job. Him and some of his guys out there, and basically let them do it as safely as possible, because I want to do it as safely as possible, because like I said, I want to do this the day before it opens. So that way it looks like some jackass on Battlefield 1 got in one of those freaking siege howitzers and started just bombing the shit out of the playing field. Jackass camping sniper was hiding in the trenches.
Droid and you.
Yeah, something like that.
But outside of that, though, inside, now this is where I wanted to have fun. Inside the forts themselves, or the castles, or what have you, basically, the two-story things, basically, there are going to be air cannons. BBs. Like, they're going to have, like, this BB thing, and they're basically going to shower BBs on the field. Water balloons, or something at the other fort. You're actually in a fort with cannons!
Yep.
Like, that would be my field.
Or you could have the
like
double barrel shotgun. Oh, that was a funny video.
Doing various things.
Yeah. Yes, but the biggest thing is that I just want to do the two-story forts and then the, or at least the trenches with like some form of that nature. Who knows? But either way, have this and style. I do.
Yeah. Again, with me,
You guys can help.
That'd be my field.
About before Operation Locker, I'd totally make
DE Dust 2 is probably the textbook example of perfect level design.
Oh God, yes.
It is the textbook example of perfect level design.
Yes. Oh my God. I'll tell you now, I absolutely love Counter-Strike. Old Counter-Strike. Not the new one.
I actually used to play Counter-Strike 1.6 and Counter-Strike Source competitively in high school.
That's not bad. Oh, Dice, that's what you should do. You should do a Counter-Strike loadout. Now you need is either the counter-terrorist or the terrorist loadout, like the urban pants.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because now I have not only one of the rifles that I mainly use, the AUG, but I also have one of the pistols that I mainly use, the 5.7.
Ooh, the FN57? Nice.
Yep. I got one of those kicking around
For
too.
some reason, everybody hated the 5.7 in freaking Counter-Strike. Even Tim, in his review for the Marusian 5.7, hated it.
Mine's a Tokamarui FN57.
Ah.
Tokamarui. I've owned quite a few Tokamaruis over the years.
Which, here.
Actually, my first higher end, I guess, AEG I ever had was a Tokamarui AK-47 Tactical, the one that came with the quad rail on the front. That was probably the first actual higher end-ish gun that I had. Then again, this is like 15 years ago. And from what I heard from the person who I sold it to a long time ago, the thing still shoots. Pretty damn good for a nearly 20-year-old gun.
Ooh.
Owl's tapping away. But yeah, that's actually a good idea. Actually, like a Half-Life Counter-Strike loadout. I will do it. I will make a Counter-Strike loadout.
Oh my god, freaking Half-Life. Oh my god. Did you see the third episode leak?
Third episode story leak, yes, for Half-Life 2 episode 3.
Yes, I was so pissed.
For Half-Life 3, fucking Valve.
Ah,
Half-Life 2 episode 3. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
just
Illuminati.
yes. God.
Valve
These things
is also, they're working on Left 4 Dead 3.
Oh, cannot wait. I honestly cannot wait.
Left 4 Dead 3. New Half-Life stuff.
Yes.
Like, oh my god. The childhood memories. Like, me, when it comes to gaming, I have a much stronger affinity for old games as opposed to lots of the newer stuff. Like, I don't buy very many newer games, and I still have people bugging me to buy some different newer games. Just because I like playing the old stuff.
Just because I've played the older Fallouts. I like Fallout 3. I love Fallout New Vegas. I like Fallout 4. I come with them. But I have yet to play Skyrim. And people bug the hell out of me to get Skyrim.
Yep. And then there's me, who has all 5 Elder Scrolls games.
I haven't yet to play any of them.
Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim.
Let's see here. Oh my god, I love it. I love this. I like this. I was actually talking about this a long time ago. Would you ever do a theme in air?
A theme what? Sorry, you cut out a little bit.
Yeah, he cut out.
Okay. Time ago. Like spouting off something because it came in my idea, and I'll do that a lot on Facebook. I'll post something that comes into my head because I know I can't hold it. Time ago, the idea of doing an event, an airsoft event, around like the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. One of them that really stuck to mind was the 80s, because that was kind of the era where action films started fledging out and started becoming good and just cheesy fun. If we were to do an event around the 80s, I bet you anything there'd be cocaine, music, crazy gunfights that for some ungodly reason should not work but work, and just all around campy fun.
So basically, high cap mags for everyone. Because
yes.
Who needs
It's the 80s. We don't need realism. We need it to be action-filled.
High capacity mags for everyone.
Dice. If you had to make an event,
like, no fun allowed.
But seriously though, Dice, if you had to do an event around an era, what would you do it in?
around a specific era, if I was going to be doing a event around that, I don't know. I'd have to think about that for actually like a specific event era or something that actually had some significance. I know it's been done quite a few times, but a D-Day event would come to mind, but that's been done quite a few times, and it's kind of difficult to implement unless you actually do like an actual water insertion for the allies.
Yep.
Of course, that would require a shit ton of resources.
Okay.
Otherwise, for that, an actual... I'm trying to think here now would actually be a good era to do that. I don't know, probably like Vietnam jungle warfare.
So, oh my god, that would be...
Vietnam jungle warfare, the Viet Cong side doing their ambushes, like, yeah, and the bayonet charges, that'd be pretty freaking cool.
Like,
Yeah.
the only thing I actually like to do is, trying to think, would have to be the 90s, because the 90s, like, action films, that's where things kind of kicked off. Be fun and cheesiness and just, oh my god, we'd have to do an event around
dude, Die Hard event in a skyscraper.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, we've been hearing people just at the loud they can. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!
No. Do a Die Hard event in a skyscraper, like a kind of like just a Muslim event, but then have like American Muslims dam missions on the side, and do like an objective-based thing based on Die Hard, where one person has to try and take out all of them.
Oh my god, yes.
QnA, motherfucker.
Oh, someone messaged me over Facebook saying, or have an event around.
I don't know.
Go that route? Why not do?
RoboCop's more like the one thing versus many, but it's like it'd be just like another Juggernaut game.
But I think what it means is the world, like, you know, the corporation versus the people fighting back the corporation. The third movie that
Like,
where that huge fight scene happened. Can't remember exactly. Really can't.
There's a whole bunch of different old 90s movies. Demolition Man.
Oh my god, yes!
Yeah, Demolition Man. A whole bunch of other really good things like Die Hard. I already mentioned all those different ones. Or you do like
oh my
Die
god,
Hard
Demolition
2,
Man
where you have to
was
run
my
around an area to actually like get certain payphones.
oh. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, DICE, I don't know if you saw it or not. Guess what they're making again?
And what are they making again?
The brick phones. I'm not even joking. On Amazon, you can get a brick phone. Free shipping and all. I'm like, seriously, look it up. It is just
Nuh-uh. Just another fad that's trying to be all like, hey, let's make these brick phones again. My phone's already big enough.
What's with that? I'm already getting enough damn cancer from this little piece of shit. I don't need the granddaddy that gave us cancer.
Yeah. And now we got phones almost as big as my friggin' tablet.
Good.
It's like, hey, I'm going to have basically all my computer shit inside here.
And then have more radiation go into my head than I need.
Conspiracy theories.
Oh god, if you actually, like, legitimately, I saw someone do this. If you actually take a Geiger counter and take it to your phone as you're on a phone call, there is actually, it will actually tick. God.
Yeah, now I'm actually really thinking about doing that whole Counter-Strike loadout.
Yes, do it. Just
Terrorist.
do it.
Do it, make a dream come true.
Oh god.
Terrorist
okay, so
win.
Bullshit.
And
Oh, what am I saying? Terrorist.
I need to include the Counter-Strike sounds too.
Oh my god, yes, I have to too. Oh my god.
Unfortunately, it won't be the same AUG because the AUG in that game is the one with the scope, which is the AUG A1, and this is the AUG A2.
AUG A1.
But this is an AUG A2, so basically, like, hey, I'm just going to throw some iron sights on it for now.
Yep. Let me think here. Oh, we actually got a question. Oh, shit. This is going to dig into our otaku side.
Uh-oh.
What is the weirdest what the fuck anime you've ever seen?
No, is it like anime or manga or both?
I think he's just saying what the fuck, as in what the fuck was I either reading or watching? Oh god. You know what, guys? Since you're older than me and you have a kid, I'll let you go first.
Flashbacks. I was having flashbacks of Boku no Pico.
No. I have one that's at least somewhat entertaining, but what the fuck, dude?
Hi.
Hello, Satan.
What up, Satan?
Oh god, now I'm having flashbacks to TFS. Hail Satan, everybody! Oh, good.
You know that if you like took the horns off of that and like added a hood over it, it'd probably do good for a Reaper cosplay.
Oh my god, it really would. Okay, so Dice.
For like Reaper from Overwatch.
Okay. Let's see, I heard back from Dice. Have you watched that is What the Fuck?
I don't know. I've watched a fair amount of things that are like, what the fuck in a cookie? Oh no. I tend to steer clear of things that I know weird because people are like, hey, you should watch this. I always check a review for it first to see if it's not something like, oh crap, they're gonna troll me. So it's like, yeah, anything that's like along those lines I typically steer clear of. I'm kind of picky when it comes to anime.
Oh yeah. Okay, so one anime I watched, it's like an old entertainment, Mad Bull 34.
Never heard of it.
Look up, huh?
Never heard of it.
Okay, it is an old 4-episode OVA, and it is balls to the wall. Just freaking exploitation, explosion, boobs, it's like, okay, set in New York. It's early 90s. We're going to go with the 80s, sort of, because it was made in Japan around the 80s, so it came over to America in the 90s. So we're going to go with New York. We have two cops. We have Andy Bond, who is fresh out of the police academy, hooked up with a veteran who is a 8-foot-tall, muscle-bound cop, Mad Bull, who will literally let guys bust through walls, basic batshit crazy. What the hell am I enjoying this for? It is Asian cop anime. It's fun. And on the last episode, they basically go all out on the crazy, and it is enjoyably, laughably fun. Like, I actually showed it to my two friends, and the one on my right was laughing at how over the top it was, and the one on my left was just sitting there going like, what the hell? Grin on his face, because it was like how to respond to the over the top violence and all this stuff going on. I actually reviewed it, and it was funny. Like, legitimately, it's funny. It's a funny anime, but it's like you're gonna have to prepare yourself for the over the top what the fuckery.
Yep, things that make you go.
Let me see here. Let me think.
Can we talk about good anime now?
Okay, so the same person messaged me asking what animes do I recommend on Netflix?
Death Note.
A bridge series.
Don't have Netflix, so I can't make any recommendations.
Death Note. That's a good one. Watch the anime before you watch the movie because the movie sucks.
Say? Tyler, what'd you say?
I said Death Note. Watch the anime series before you watch the movie because the movie sucks.
I'm biased on the movie.
The live action. The live action Death Note thing there. The basis is like, screw the source material.
They were basically, and I know I shouldn't do this because I know originally the stream was about promoting the Patreon, all that good jazz, but hey, I said hijinks in it. Defend the movie. Before you guys try and crucify me, try to kill me, anything of that nature, hear me out. It's literally a Western adaptation of a story that has been around since mankind itself. Of given the abilities of death. Western take on it was
terrible.
I mean,
Awkward silence. It's awkward.
Mm-hmm.
But for real, opportunity to do something with this, like making an anthology of people being given the death note and us seeing what would happen to them. Like a cop, see what he does with it. Give the death note to a greedy businessman, see what happens with him, or give it to a poor kid who has, kind of do something with it. Be creative with it, for hell's sake. You had Willem Dafoe, motherfucker, to ever live playing Riku, who was possibly the best part of that whole damn movie. Squabbled it on some teen drama, freaking M. Night Shyamalan, king thrown in for good measure bullshit. I can't be the only one who thinking that, right?
Can we talk about that now?
Yeah,
Oh, shots fired.
Yeah, I gotta go in just a minute, guys.
Big shots fired.
Yeah.
Good anime, not Death Note.
Yeah, I got places to be tonight.
Yeah, it's fine, Tyler. Actually, I'm gonna have to end the stream real soon because I'm gonna have to start going up shop, what have you. But of course, one more time, I gotta say it, guys. Please do go down to the link down below, donate to our Patreon. But before I do go, I'm gonna have to answer this question that has been bugged to me ever since I started the stream, and I got Dice on here.
Uh-oh.
Let's do another crossover review.
Come here, Al. Hold still so I can shoot you.
But I mean, that's kind of a hint at what we might do because honestly, it'd be.
This thing is huge.
Yes.
Good luck fitting this thing in frame here. 1 sec here.
Just to give God,
a bit of a sense of how big this effing thing is. Shit, making guns fly all over the place here.
Holy shit.
That thing is huge.
Okay, I've got the stock almost fully extended. I'm 6'3". Comes up to here on me.
Jesus.
This is how big this thing is. Bigger than my Barrett.
Oh my God. Okay, Dice, you're gonna have to. Okay, Dice, if you are gonna do that review, I will gladly do the footage for you, but that's gonna have to be off stream. Of course, it's gonna have to be off stream. Us talking about that, but either way.
All right. It was great.
Either way,
reloading this one-handed. Once again, proving how unrealistic Call of Duty is. Good luck getting a 360 no scope in a tiny ass. This was, for those who don't know, this is a replica of the Shaytac M200 intervention, which was popularized in Modern Warfare 2. Basically, the gun that started quick scoping.
Oh my god. My goodness.
Yeah, this thing is huge.
Yeah, there's no way in hell you can do a 360 no scope on that thing. No, you can't.
Outside.
Yes, you could do it outside.
Ooh. That's another thing I can add to my video. If I'm outside and have enough space,
yes,
I'm gonna try and 360 no scope on a target.
Do it. I gotta do it. But yeah.
Why you gotta give me ideas, Al? Why?
Because that's how creative my brain is.
It's okay. I control you in response.
God damn it! But as always, though, and as a final reminder, guys, before we sign off here, please do consider donating to our Patreon.
And playing Airsoft.
Yes, and playing Airsoft, of course. And as always, guys, I've been Airsoft Al.
I'm David from Dice Airsoft.
I'm Cornstarch from Dogs of War.
And we will see you lovely, lovely, lovely people. Until next time.
Bye, guys.